What's going on, people? Mike C-Town here with another vinyl update. Got some records to show you. I'm still going to be showing some new records that I've purchased, as well as some older 7 inches that I've never shown before. So, let's get into it, man. First record I want to show you, this is Elvis Costello and the Attractions with Imperial Bedroom. Admittedly, while I really like Elvis Costello, I got into his music quite late, so I'm not terribly familiar with a lot of it. So, so far I find myself enjoying the mellow stuff as well as the more rockin' stuff. But this one in particular, this is one of his more mellow records, one of the more jazzier records. It's almost like a more friendly Tom Waits. But yeah, I really like this. I found this for really cheap at a Book Nook. But yeah, here's the front cover. Here's the back cover. Comes with a printed inner sleeve with some lyrics, but they're all jumbled up, so you can't really tell what song is what. At least I think they're lyrics. They might just be a bunch of rambling. I don't know. But either way, I think this is a really good record. Again, if you like Tom Waits, you might enjoy this. I don't even know if that's a really good comparison. If it's not, sorry, sue me. Fuck y'all. Next record I'm going to show you, this is another record by Elvis Costello and the Attractions. This is Blood and Chocolate. This is one of my favorite Elvis Costello records. It's a more rockin' Elvis Costello. Home is Anywhere You Hang Your Head. I absolutely love that song. It's fucking great. Listen to these lyrics. Here comes Mr. Misery. He's tearing out his hair again. He's crying over her again. He's standing in the supermarket shouting at the customers. Here comes Mr. Misery. He'll never be any good with a mouthful of golden blood. He's contemplating murder again. He must be in love. Some fucking Charles Bukowski shit. Fucking awesome. But yeah, here's the front cover. Here's the back cover. Comes with a nice printed inner sleeve with the lyrics and all that good stuff. But yeah, I just love the way Elvis Costello writes songs. It's absolutely fantastic. I've never seen him live either. I need to work on that. He's played Atlanta a million times, and I just been slacking, man. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Megwa with Presence and Power and Will. What this is a compilation of a lot of their earlier releases. Presence was an EP they did back in 06. Power and Will was a bunch of songs that they did from this comp that was called Crushing the Holy Trinity. That comp also had Deathspell Omega, Clandestine Blaze, a couple other bands. It was a good comp, but I don't think it was ever pressed on wax. So yeah, so it has all the Megwa stuff from those releases on this. This is great stuff, a bit more straightforward than what they started doing later. Not necessarily more raw, it's just the compositions aren't quite as complex as we came to expect from Megwa. But this is still a fantastic record. Here's the front cover. Here's the back cover. Comes with this cool little inner sleeve thing here with lyrics. And the vinyl's on black, so I won't bother showing you that. But yeah, Megwa is one of my absolute favorite bands. And the other day I just totally realized I never got around to buying this record, so I grabbed it for relatively cheap from, I think I got it from Fallen Empire Records, I believe. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Mysticum with In the Streams of Inferno. I remember I used to have this on CD, but I must have sold it at some point because it's not in my CD collection anymore. Either that or somebody stole it. I think I may have been going through my purist phase where I only liked more straightforward black metal. And what this is really cool industrial black metal from Norway. Very dark, very cold, very mechanical, especially with the drum work. Pretty much just how I would want industrial black metal to sound. So I'm not really sure why I would have gotten rid of that CD. So I'm leaning more towards somebody stole it. But anyways, this is a really nice pressing. Here's the front cover. Here's the back cover. Here is the inside cover. And it's also something to take note of. The front cover is actually different from what the CD had on it. The CD was like a bluish thing. And I can't remember what the image was, but it was not this. But either way, this is a really nice pressing. It comes with this fucking poster that I will never ever hang up because it's stupid. Yeah, that guy, he has dreadlocks. Just so you know, he's white guy dreads in a black metal band. Not sure how I feel about that, but I mean, you know, whatever, man. It's a great band, great release, even though these guys kind of look like turds. He looks like an anorexic Peter Steele, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, let's move on. Comes with this cool printed inner sleeve thing here. It's also on white vinyl, white power. One thing also to note with that Mysticum record is that was recorded way back in the 90s, before you really thought that industrial and black metal even remotely went together. So it was really cool, man. Hellhammer used to be in the band. They also had a split with Over. So they're a pretty interesting band. So don't get turned off by the whole industrial thing. It doesn't sound like Thorns or anything like that, even though I really like Thorns. It's just more straightforward black metal with some really mechanical sounding drums. So it's pretty good stuff. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Agnes Obel with Aventine. I got this at a local book nook as well, and I really just grabbed it off the strength of the cover. I picked it up and listened to it and was pleasantly surprised by how it sounded. She's a singer-songwriter from Denmark, plays piano and sings. There's also some string work on here, but this is really beautiful stuff. Not sure what to compare her to. Of course, the first comparison would be Tori Amos, but she doesn't sound anything like Tori Amos to me at all. The piano work is very classical, but it's still kind of dark, and it still has an experimental edge to it. And her voice is just absolutely beautiful. But I still haven't heard her first record yet. I think it's called Philharmonics. But I hear it's a more accessible listen than this one. But I didn't find this one hard to get through. I think it's a really, really pretty and interesting record. But here's the front cover. Here's the back cover. Comes with this nice printed inner sleeve here. And it's on a nice thick black wax, but I'm not going to bother showing that to you. But this is a really, really, really pretty record. Next record I'm going to show you, this is David Sylvian, Gone to Earth. I'm sure most of you guys already know who David Sylvian is, but if you don't, he was the main singer and songwriter for Japan, that kind of weird pop band from the 80s. And he broke away and started doing his own stuff, his own weird experimental pop. And this was the third release that he did. And this is one of my favorite releases by him, next to Dead Bees on a Cake. They work together a bit, but it also has Robert Fripp from King Crimson on here, so there's some really nice psychedelic guitar work on here. It's very dark, very smooth, very sensual record. But here's the front cover. Here is the back cover inside. And yeah, this is something I got at Book Nook as well, and it has a little spine slit there. A lot of these David Sylvian records, they're not super easy to get in good condition. And this one is, outside of that little thing there, in really good condition. So yeah, you should definitely pick this up, man. This is one of those records that, like, if you ever meet a girl and she knows what this is and really likes this record, you should definitely keep her. Even better if she invites you over and puts this on and starts doing like some weird, kind of awkward, sexy dance while it's playing in the background, you know what I'm saying? And then your entire date turns into just like some bizarre scene from a David Lynch movie. Marry that motherfucker, man. Marry that motherfucker today. Take my word for it. You'll have a very pleasant life. Or she'll cut your dick off in your sleep. But either way, it'll be a story to tell. We're going to move on to the 7 inches. That's what your mama said, boy. First 7 inch. This is Beastmilk, Use Your Deluge. For those of you that don't know Beastmilk, they were a fantastic gothic rock band from Helsinki, Finland. Their release Climax from 2013, that was one of my favorite albums of that year. Unfortunately, they broke up shortly after that, but this 7 inch came out before that release, and it's good, but it's not quite as good as the full length. The same kind of music, but the songs just aren't as strong or as catchy as the ones in that full length. But still, pretty cool stuff. This comes on this nice piss yellow vinyl. Cool side note: the singer, I can't pronounce his name, Vost, I believe. He was also in some black metal bands, Dod Himsgard. He was also in Code and a couple other bands. And before he started this one, so I thought that was kind of a neat thing, and I think that's kind of what put him on a lot of people's radar. But yeah, if you haven't heard Beastmilk, definitely give them a shot if you like kind of gothic rock stuff. Next record I'm going to show you, this is Cold Cave with A Little Death to Laugh. If you don't know Cold Cave is the band that Wes Isold started after American Nightmare. But this is really good, dark, sparse, electronic, synth poppy stuff. You know, I always liked the more minimal stuff they did, like back when they with Death Comes Close and the Cremations material, but I really dug what they did on Cherish the Light Years. The songs were a bit thicker, they were more rockin', there was a full band at that point, but after that release, Wes went back to doing the more minimal synthy stuff, and this was, I believe, the first release that he dropped after Cherish the Light Years. But this is really, really cool stuff. I'm pretty sure you can't get this easily anymore, but yeah, it's a good record. The next three I'm going to show you are all Cold Cave releases. The next one is Oceans with No End. The first song, Oceans with No End, is like a more rockin', faster song, which is really, really, really cool. Then you have People Are Poison, which to me sounds almost exactly like Depeche Mode. Which I can't think of the name of the song right now, but I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Hope she never lets me down again. God, whatever the name of that song is, which I don't need you to put in the comment section. By the time I turn this video off, I'll have remembered. But it sounds like that song. But yeah, this is on this really cool blue vinyl. It also comes with this nice little mini poster, which again I would never hang up, where he's trying to look like Andrew from Sisters of Mercy. Which, hey, ain't shit wrong with that because Andrew's tight. And the last record I'm going to show you in this edition of the vinyl shit. This is another Cold Cave record. This is Black Boots. More of the same stuff. More minimal, synthy, poppy stuff. But this is actually a really cool record. Front cover, you can't really see because it's got that weird kind of spot gloss on there. Back, same dealie. Comes with this nice little printed inner slip thing there. But the vinyl itself is actually pretty neat. It's split black and clear, so pretty nice stuff. So again, if you like minimal, synthy, poppy stuff, or if you like old school, like 80s goth, I think you would really dig some of Cold Cave stuff. So give them a shot. Alright, so that's it for this edition of the Final Shit. Thank you for watching as always, and thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you, and I will see you guys next time. Alright?